Welcome back to Football Friday Night. Maybe no team in the area has gotten off to a more impressive start than South Aiken.
Yeah, T-Brett's 3-0 for the first time since 2005. They won those 3 games by an average of 33 points, and they're ranked 10th in the state in 4A, but they definitely face their toughest test of the young season tonight. On the road at Westside, the number 2 team in South Carolina in 5A, led by Miami of Ohio commit at QB, Jackson Williamson. He connects there on the long touchdown pass, as you can see. Westside up big in the fourth quarter, 35-7. South Aiken trying to get something going on offense, but it was to no avail on this night. South Aiken drops its first game of the season, albeit to a great opponent. Final score in that one, 42-7. In Lexington, North Augusta trying to stay unbeaten, taking on the 2-1 Wildcats. First quarter, North Augusta gets a touchdown when DeJuan Bell runs back this punt return. He's going to go from the 20 all the way to the end zone. Nobody there, as you can see, 80 yards for the score, and it is 7-0 North Augusta with the lead. Second quarter now, North Augusta on defense this time. It's Julian Weathers with the interception, and he's got nothing but daylight in front of him. He makes the score there. It's 14-3 North Augusta with the lead. Still in the second quarter. Lexington driving. Elliott Herndon takes it in for a 5-yard touchdown. That cuts the lead to 14-9. This was a tight game all night, and Lexington rallies to win 22-20.
Aiken canceled their game with ARC last week, so hosting Clinton tonight on 2 weeks rest. First quarter, no score. Clinton was driving, but picked off by Bryant White. Nice return on the play as well, and a heads-up play on the deflection. Second quarter, there's still no score. Aiken facing a 4th and 8. Brayton Sanders rolls out. He's in trouble, but he finds Colin Flanders for the first down. Keeps the drive going. On the next play, running back Kendrick Sanders takes it around the right side to the 3-yard line. So Aiken getting closer. This game still scoreless after 2 tries failed. It's 3rd and goal. Quarterback Brayton Sanders around the left side, and he's in. The extra point would be failed, but it wouldn't matter. Aiken wins 14-7 over Clinton. At McCormick, the Chiefs still looking for their first win. They were hosting 1-1 Blackville Hill. To third quarter, Cameron Brown to Evan Staley for the touchdown. Blackville Hill to up score 13-6. Blackville up in the fourth quarter now. And Tyreus Byers is going to hand off to Derek Faust for another touchdown. And again, they would keep going to the well. Byers hands off this time to Jawan Isaac, and Blackville would go on to beat McCormick 27-6 tonight.
All right, the Warhorses have rolled to a 3-0 start. They were hosting Wade Hampton tonight. Second drive, first play of the game. Dalian Creech takes the handoff, and look at this. He's taking it all the way. Another 80-yard touchdown. He goes in for the score, and that ties the game at 7 apiece. Barnwell down 14-7, but they're driving again, and Keyshawn Jenkins, when they get the ball here, is going to pick up a few yards. That would set up later in the drive a 4th and goal from the 3-yard line, and on 4th down, they're in for the touchdown. Barnwell gets the win, a hard-fought victory. They improved to 4-0 with a 37-34 win over Wade Hampton.
Williston Elko dropped their first 2 games, hoping maybe the bye week last week helped. They took on Woodland. Fourth quarter, 4th and 3. Williston's Tyron Parker muscles his way for the first down. They would measure it. He didn't quite get it, actually. So 4th and goal. Look at how close that was. They run it to the outside, and look at that is a man's touchdown, taking the hits. He's in for the score. Williston goes up 21-14, and the Blue Devils win 29-14 over Woodland. And got their 4th straight win to start the season, beating Scotts Branch 25-6 on the road. The interesting thing about this one, it was actually Bamberg's first Friday night game of the year. Their first 3 games had all been pushed back to Saturday. Well, as we said earlier, we only had 2 games in the area last Friday night. Even Game Night Live got pushed up to Thursday night.
Yeah, but it was back on its regular night tonight, and we'll have a full recap coming up as Strom Thurmond and Midland Valley renew their rivalry. It's been one-sided in Strom's favor, and that guy tonight had a pretty good game, Tyrese Nick. More on him as FFN rolls on.
We are the Aiken High School cheerleaders, and you're on